Welcome to this week's episode of Football Chaos. It's week 15, but before we look into week 15, let's take it back and see how I did in week 14. This week I went 11-5, bringing my overall record to 126-82. Not too bad. 5 games I did get wrong were the Texans versus Jacksonville Jaguars. I picked the Texans and I regret it. They showed up against the Patriots. Thought they had improved a little bit. Clearly they have not. And Jacksonville got the win there. That's my fault. The Raiders versus the Jets, I got that game wrong. I picked the Raiders. Steelers, I thought would beat the Dolphins. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Seahawks versus 49ers, I went against the home team. I thought the Seahawks would maybe make a big statement. They didn't, but it was still a close game. They lost in the last-second field goal. Not disappointed with that pick. And then the Cowboys versus the Bears. The Cowboys lost. Not really surprised that they lost, but I am surprised that they lost by so much. I thought it was going to be a good back-and-forth game. Didn't play out that way at all. That brings me to my 3 wows for the week. My first wow, NFL records. There was 2 big records broke this week. First record by all the teams, 104 touchdowns throughout the whole week. That's an amazing accomplishment. A lot of touchdowns, a lot of points. Makes football fun. And the next one goes to Matt Prater and a 64-yard field goal. Record breaker there. So wow to all the records out there. Wow. Next, we got the Vikings-Ravens game. This game was an alright game. There was a lot of snow. Made it an interesting game just to watch them run around in for most of the game. But it was the last 2 minutes that made this game fun. They scored 5 touchdowns in 125 seconds. Wow. That's a lot of points in little time. Pretty much 2-minute warning on. They scored 5 touchdowns, almost 40 points. Pretty impressive. Next, that brings me to my last wow. I mentioned the snow, and the weather is the next wow. There was snow, and more snow all over the place. It was cold. It made football very fun, and it was a great way to kick off this year's December football. Wow on the snow. Now let's go back to week 15 to my picks. Thursday night game, first game of the week, is Broncos versus the Chargers. I'm going Broncos here. They're the home team. Should be a fun game to watch, however. Now my first Sunday game is my toilet bowl game. Falcons versus the Redskins. Kirk Cousins is going to be the quarterback. I'm going with the home team here, with the Falcons beating the Redskins. Next game, 49ers versus the Buccaneers. I got the 49ers winning this one. The Buccaneers are improving. However, I still think the 49ers are going to win. Next, the Seahawks versus the Giants. I got the Seahawks taking this one. G-men aren't great. And the Seahawks, they're going to come back and want to get another win after that loss. Next, we have the Eagles versus the Vikings. I have the Eagles winning this one. The Vikings, I don't even know if they're going to play AP the rest of the season. Be cautious with him for next year. Their season's pretty much done. And the Eagles look sick. They've been a much improved team as of late. Should be fun to watch that game, however. Next, we have the Patriots versus the Dolphins. I have the Patriots winning this game. The Dolphins got a win last week. I just don't think they'll string 2 in a row. Patriots are a really tough team to beat. They always find a way to win games. Ask the Browns. They scored 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes to win the game. Next, we have Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Bills. I have the Jacksonville Jaguars winning this one. They're a hot team as of late, getting a lot of wins. And the Bills, well, they've struggled all season. Injuries at quarterback, etc. So I'm going with Jacksonville Jaguars. Next, we have the Colts versus the Texans. Last week, I lost all faith in the Texans. I'm done betting on them. I'm going with the Colts here, no questions. Then we have the Bears versus the Browns. Tough offense versus a really tough defense. I think it should be a fun game to watch. A good battle as long as the Bears have the ball. So I'm going with the Bears to win that game, even though it is in Cleveland. Next we have the Chiefs versus the Raiders. Chiefs made a statement last week against the Titans, and I think they'll just keep on rolling right over the Raiders with that statement. Next, the Panthers versus the Jets. Panthers are going to want to come back with a win after losing to the Saints pretty bad. So I am going with the Panthers here. Cowboys-Packers game. Doesn't look like Aaron Rodgers is going to play. The pain is still there. So I am going with the Cowboys to win this game. And it is in the Dallas. Next we have the Cardinals versus the Titans. That defense for the Cardinals is still sick. The Titans are still struggling. Quarterback issues. I'm going Cardinals. Next, Saints versus the Rams. It's not at home for the Saints, but I'm still going to pick them. I think they are a lot better team than the Rams, and they need to start proving that they can win on the road. At some point, they are going to have to go on the road to win in the playoffs. Next, we have the Sunday night game. It's the Bengals versus Steelers. It's going to be a tough game, fun game to watch, but I have the Bengals winning this one. They need to make their statements to get in the playoffs, make their run for the Super Bowl. And Monday night, big game there, and Ravens' playoff hopes are still alive. The Lions are trying to seal that NFC North. I'm taking the Lions at home to beat the Ravens, however. Should be a fun game to watch, though. And those are my picks for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that winter weather football of the first week in December. And good luck with this week. All the fantasy playoffs start this week as well. If you're in those, good luck, and hopefully you come out victorious. You guys have a good day.